All right, folks, welcome back. It's time for the Chapter 7 Escape Room. Remember, these are designed to be review, and we are at the end of Chapter 7, so that means we will have a Chapter 7 test coming up shortly. You're going to find this document in Google Classroom. You can either print it out or you can do the work on your own paper. You're going to be entering your answers into a Google form. This is a little message you're going to have to decode. It says this is good advice the day before a test. So in order to figure out what this good advice is, you've got to solve 8 problems and get them correct and find out what the clue is for each of those problems. And you're going to find those clues in Google form, in the Google form, once you enter the correct answer. So again, this is gives you space to work out some problems. It also has some graph paper should you need graph paper. Let's take a look at what the form looks like. You're going to link into it. It's going to say Chapter 7 Escape Room. It's going to look like this. You're going to go ahead and get started. And let's see. Here's the first question. Question number 1. ABCD is a parallelogram. If A is at 3, -4, B is at 6, 2, C is at 4, 6, then what are the possible locations of point D? And you have to enter an X and Y coordinate. I'm going to go ahead and do this one for you. So let's jump back over here. I'm going to need graph paper for this. I'm going to try and sketch this one out on graph paper. So I'll go ahead and give myself the y-axis here, x-axis. Let's plot those points. A was at 3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. B was at 6, 2. C is at 4, 6. And we're asked to find D. So D, if this has to be a parallelogram, let's go ahead and draw in the sides here. We have that side there. We have this side here. In order for this thing to be a parallelogram, that point D has got to end up somewhere over here, I'm guessing. The strategy I would use to find this is I would take a look at slope, right? So to get from point B to point C, I have to rise 4, and I have to run -2. We have to do the same thing from point A to D. So I'd have to rise 4 and then run -2. And that's going to give me the location of point D right here. So that means that point D is at 1, 0. So let's go jump back over to the form and enter that information. So we have an X coordinate of 1 and a Y coordinate of 0. And let's go ahead and see if we're right. Boom. Gave us a clue. That means we're right. The clue is that number 1 should be more. So let's go back over here and go to what's listed here as number 1 and add the word more. Okay, so I'm not going to do the second question for you. I'm just going to show you what to do to get to it. You're going to continue the next question. Hit next. This is another question where you have to enter some coordinates. Let's say you end up getting it wrong. Let's say you enter something strange like 457.9er, and then you hit enter. Oh, it says no. It tells you you're wrong. It will not let you go to the next question until you get that one right. Okay, folks, that's it for this Chapter 7 Escape Room introduction. If you struggle and you can't get one of these questions right and can't go to the next question, that's a good time to log in to my video conference live office hours or send me a question in an email. Good luck.